And we are off like lightning without a hitching post. Here we go back into part 2 of season 1, episode 1 of Manifestation and Money Matters Monday, which we will be carrying over into 2025. And as stated, in the description box of the Manifestation and Money Matters Monday, Season 1, Episode 1, Part 1 is currently uploading. It states in the description box about how, well, we're going to do this effortlessly because time is an illusion anyway. And it's about time that we get over ourselves and these illusions. So we left off with the dragonfly and the pansy at the end of part 1, and we actually cut it off like 10 minutes or so early than expected because of some space, uh, storage. So here we are. We remedied that issue and we're back again for the remainder of these messages. Manifestation Monday Matters. Manifestation and Money Matters Monday. I'm really liking the insights coming from this deck, so we're going to continue to roll with it going into this particular portion of today's session. Yes! Here we go. Going back into the Woodland Wardens. 4. How do they put it? Transporting seekers to another time and place, offering insight rooted in the magic of flora and fauna. Beautiful. So that's why I have my box sitting up here so that you know what deck we are reading these insights from, in case you would like to go grab one of your own perhaps someday. Okay, we're still rocking the pigtails because what did I say in part 1? Oh yeah, the child self. Yeah, it wasn't just showing up temporarily. The child self is along for the ride. Period, poo-poo. Yes, here we go. More insight and blessings for the collective from our creature and plant teachers. That was one full pass and nothing came out. Oh, there we go. Something tells me that that is going to do it, so we're going to just sit this deck off to the side now. And let's get into these cards. We're going to lower the camera just a bit. There we go. Moving along. We have the quail and the gooseberry. Anticipation. Of course, I think we're all anticipating, like, just getting a move on. And things just, well, coming back into balance for one. But, of course, we're being called to be patient with that bobcat and blackthorn. We have balance with the dragonfly and pansy, and we have home with the beaver and the birch. And realizing from another perspective that home is more like a feeling than a place. So, what is it we're anticipating in the up and coming? Let's see what the book has to say about the quail and the gooseberry. In the upright, the event or outcome we've anticipated is about to occur. So take advantage of your foreknowledge, preparing for what's to come. Oh, so we're not just being alerted to be on the lookout for the blessings and in the blessings insights, but there are other insights to be had here because fresh gooseberries are a tempting treat, but pick them without care and you might hurt yourself. Gooseberry bushes are loaded with thorns meant to protect the delicate fruit within. Similarly, the quail anticipates danger by hiding among low-growing vegetation. From its obscured perch, it keeps careful watch, monitoring for predators. Am I often surprised or caught off guard by how things turn out? How can I balance vigilance with a healthy openness to risk? All right, all right. The vulture and the asphodel, upheaval. So something has to be surrendered or changed in the up and coming. And I don't mean the matrixy form of surrender either. I mean, by doing the inner work, there is a belief or a conduct of some kind that is beckoning for change. And this isn't like, I don't get this as like a tower moment that is going to completely destroy the collective. This is just more like the theme that we've been going with for months now with the thunder from the mystical shaman and the tower from many different tarot decks. It doesn't just represent like a catastrophic downfall. There are revelations that come from these upheavals, clearing the debris, clearing the way for us, eliminating and eradicating the old. Anything and everything, people, places, things, situations that no longer serve us for the greater good of all. Let's read about it. The vulture and the asphodel. A trauma occurred and you need time to grieve. Cleanse your wounds carefully before attempting to move on. How do I experience grief and how do I redefine myself after an upheaval? An unforeseen upheaval leading to grief, mourning, or regret. The vulture is often associated with DATH, but it plays an important role in our ecosystems. Its consumption of carrion, the decaying flesh of animals, prevents the spread of disease. Relatedly, in Greek myth, asphodel was said to grow in the underworld, and to the Victorians it sent the tragic message, "My regret follows you to the grave." Often what follows upheaval looks like ruin, and it's tempting to clear the rubble and start again. The vulture and asphodel reminds us there is value in what's been lost. Take time to grieve before you rebuild, lest you harbor regret. So it clarifies what I was saying about it not being a totally like catastrophic ending, just a bit of an upheaval to clear the debris, to clear the roadkill, so to speak. Spiritual roadkill, as what we'll call it. We're clearing the roadkill, the spiritual roadkill. All right. Oh my gosh. Speaking of. Spirit brings jokes, y'all. Spirit brings jokes. What even is this? What is one of the most common creatures we see on the side of the road and not looking their best? Uh-huh. 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 The opossum. The possum. The opossum. Listen to me actually reading the silent O like a dummy. The possum and peony. Bashfulness. But this is also giving me like it's supporting the vulture in some kind of way, although typically the vulture would be taking the possum out. But the possum is supporting the vulture in this upheaval. This is giving me leaving a bit more to the imagination with that bashfulness. Um mm, mm. I see. It's like choosing to love. Choosing to love what we would typically dislike. Because in the mundane world, look, the vulture and the possum, they're not going to be buddies ever. Like not ever, 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 ever. Okay? Because that vulture is over here looking at this possum like it's a whole snack and a half. Seeing the benefits of the upheaval for some of you is going to be one that is created by you. Like the collective is creating the upheaval and choosing to shy away from old ways of being, believing, behaving. Yes, let's read about it. Play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the opossum's unique reaction to fear. It kneels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response and an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead possum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wish to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. How do I respond to fear instinctually or otherwise? Well, it's like we're being guided to change the way that we respond to these anomalies. Change the way we respond. Well, that's good for insight. What's at the bottom of the deck? Going home in terms of blessings and insights from behind the scenes, we have the snail and the huckleberry. I just heard, I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your huckleberry. There we go. I'll be your huckleberry. So let's talk about it. Trust in the invisible. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. Yes. All right, let's read about it. The snail and the huckleberry. When have I benefited from trusting in those subtle clues? Being guided to embrace and trust in our intuitions and those gut feelings even more so. Moving onward. At a more steady pace with the snail. Oh, and this also involves going beyond the surface of people, places, and things, beyond the appearances towards the deeper meaning, the sustenance. Now is a good time to follow your bliss, trusting in invisible supports. With great risk comes great reward. So yes, it's confirmation about trusting in this upheaval, because it's not going to be like a catastrophic tower moment. It's going to be revelations that come in, clearing the debris. And it's our intuitions that are leading us to this notion to embrace the upheaval and shy away from returning to that old perspective of bitterness and hate and regret and resentment. Shying away from the resentment towards the upheaval and trusting in the process, even if we have to go slow. All right. Let's see. What should I reach for next? I'm actually going to reach for my Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. For a bit more insight and blessings coming in. Gosh, I have my hair up in high pigtails and I still get it caught and everything and sit on it and anyways, here we go before we get caught up in a side quest. Into Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for more insights and blessings. These are just going to be quick messages this time, nothing from the guidebook. For this deck, here we go. Blessings and insights. Oh, the Keepers of the Scales are back out again. Fairness and balance all the way around for everyone involved. We had two come out in this full pass. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service and the Keeper of the Scales. Selflessness, humility, conscious action, fairness, and balance. Coming through. I'll take it. It's worth bargaining for. It's worth the risk. Okay, yes, it's worth the risk. Indeed. All right, let's go back in now for a second pass. Oh, the prison wave, but it came out like this. It came out upside down. So, yes, this is confirmation about overcoming that scarcity consciousness, poverty consciousness, and avoiding self-sabotage because it was in the reverse. So moving forward, we are avoiding sabotage, self-sabotage, by way of dismissing this scarcity mindset and poverty consciousness. Moving forward with the eyes of beauty. Expectations are shifting in a positive direction, I see. And the less expectations we have, the better off we are, so I've heard. Yes. Clarity coming through for you. I am not liking the glare on the cards, though. What the heckerdoodles? And I think the glare is actually coming from the window and not overhead. Let's see. Oh yeah, the glare is definitely coming from the window. Dang it all. See, this is why I need curtains instead of blinds. I don't really like blinds, but they were already installed when I moved in here, so I'm grateful and appreciative to have them regardless, for that extra layer of privacy. So there we are, shifting our mindset to learn to love and appreciate. I appreciate these blinds, although they wouldn't have been my first choice for window draperies. But because it's my only choice and I didn't have to go broke draping my windows, I'm extremely grateful, beyond grateful. And by embracing that, I'm avoiding an upheaval, because by being inconsiderate and ingrate, going out and wasting money on window coverings when I already have some, could have put me in a state of desolation at some point, and a state of upheaval financially. So we're just not going to go there. 2222 on the timer. Let's see. What's up with the 2222? Oh, where's my mic? Oh, there it is. Angel number 222. Oh, I gotta change my app permissions. Okay, hold on. So I'm just gonna manually enter it for now, but I had the microphone and camera turned off. Authorization was denied. A message of balance, harmony, and positive alignment in your life, indicating, you know what? A lot of these numbers are indicating that we're on the right path and should trust that good things are coming our way, representing the importance of partnerships, connection, and maintaining a positive mindset to attract abundance and support from the universe. The need for equilibrium with the number 2 in all areas of life, including relationships, career, and personal well-being. Positive manifestation, a sign that positive thoughts and intentions are aligning with the universe, bringing positive outcomes closer. Encouraging us to trust in the divine plan, have faith that things are working out in our highest good, being spiritually aligned and deeply connected, reflecting on our current situations, expressing gratitude, focusing on the positive aspects, and maintaining focus on these positive thoughts, taking action towards our goals, a potent energy, trusting in our intuitions and believing in our own abilities to create a fulfilling life. We are on the right path in harmony with our higher selves. Boomski, that's the whole message, clarifying everything that already came out in this message. Claiming it. Claim it, claim it, claim it. All right, back into Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for more insights and blessings for the collective on this miracle manifestation and money matters Monday. Another full pass. We have the Spirit Whisperer and the Ice Queen. Holding on to ideas and not taking action with them right away until we just know when we know without knowing how we know. When that spiritual whisper comes through, that divine guidance and higher knowing. So we will know by way of certain signs and synchronicities when it's time to launch any new ideas that we haven't already. Holding off. It's giving me the blessing is that there will be better feedback in whatever investment you make in that idea if you hold off just a little bit longer. This may be a time where others may have similar ideas and we're trying to avoid oversaturation of it. So, because when there is an oversaturation of something, people tend to be turned away by it, like turned off, turned away, like it doesn't bring as much potent energy. So there's more to be done, there's more to learn, there's more to know, there's more to invest energetically. So hold on to those preserved ideas. Do not take any action with any new ideas except for the ones that you've already put into motion. All right, one more full pass for 8 cards for year 8. 1 and 2. One more, please. And there it is. The word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. And the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, and total paradigm shifts. Okay, so this is giving me major shifts that the collective has been making in their lives that are actually going to come as such a surprise to others that it's going to come off as dishonesty to some, but even more so worthy of praise by others, becoming more of high honor. Of course, the ones who never wanted to see us succeed in life are going to be in denial of it. Oh, they're lying, they're being dishonest, they're being disingenuine. Well, read the energy because it says otherwise. The changes that we are making in the now have some major shock appeal for the masses, for the ones that wanted to see us down and out and flat on our asses. Bars! Too bad. So sad. I see 4335 as an angel number with these 2 cards. Okay, which means we gotta go. Where is it? Settings. I'm doing it now so I don't have to think about it later. So where the heck is Google Voice? So what isn't? Okay, I don't get it because I have everything set as being allowed. And the voice. Anyways, regardless, we're moving along. 4335 as an angel number. Representing money and relationships. Expect money for 2 reasons, which are hard work and choosing the right partner. What the heck? Dude, we don't think like that. Like, what even is that? This is like saying that if the collective is stuck in poverty, it could have to do with the person they chose. Like, no. Like, no, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We're not playing the blame game. Reward on the right choices overall is what it means. We are unique. And this particular number is also a rare one to be seen and put together. Expecting what you desire, however, being cautious. People want you, therefore choose the right one. It's not easy, hence use strategies. Make the right choice. Your relationship will last. Also expect happiness. Money is coming. You choose the right person. Secondly, it's a reward. You work hard, thus you deserve it. Don't relax. Instead, uphold your virtues of integrity and perseverance as examples. Your income will be consistent moving onward. Falling in love, expecting happiness, using strategies, not getting too comfortable, spicing things up, and you will last. Isn't that funny? I'm spicing things up over here to reset my gut. It does have vinegar and other things incorporated as well. And that woo, that spice is a game changer, but so is that vinegar. Oh yeah, we're on our A game. Yes, I'm loving this number, living for it for you guys. Hello. Yes. Number 4 illustrates your duties. So undoubtedly you are focused. However, expect some setbacks. Now we talked about this with the upheaval and then the snail and the possum. Okay. Being guided to shy away from the old that could mean the potential for future upheavals as well. Also realizing that work is not everything, but and adopt other components. Afterward, happiness will follow. Act now. As the number appears twice, it symbolizes a warning. Your energy is depleted. You are exhausted. Um, being guided to move forward, avoiding carelessness. And then you can recover later. Explain independence with the number 5. You desire freedom, however, expect to be on board with elevating yourself, as negative consequences could result from rushing things. Take your time. Take your time. And shy away from old ways of doing things to avoid another upheaval. Forget about negativity. Furthermore, positivism will dominate and negativity will fade away. You may have made an error and the outcome was devastating. Change your narrative. Do not focus on that now. Instead, focus on moving forward and don't resist your destiny. Accept your path. Good deal. And this to give reverence and respect to the original organizer of these angel number meetings. Shout out to sunsigns.org for all of the wonderful work that they have done and provide for us to reference. Thank you, and much gratitude to you. Blessings of wellness and prosperity moving forward in your future as well. Yes, there's that. No kidding about that whole paradigm shift. It's going to leave a bit of shock appeal for others as the changes that we are making are becoming worthy of praise, beloveds. Pat yourself on the back. That is absolutely a blessing. One more full pass. Okay, and we're going to zip through these. But have some patience of your own as well while I'm taking some time to, sit with what I'm looking at, sit with what I'm seeing, and allow more to come through in terms of the intuitions, what's coming from the first brain. Okay, I see. So, with the map maker of destiny, embracing your authentic purpose, embracing our authentic purpose, that much more, inspiring others, and choosing more wisely with our own free will, leading to the spiral dancer, getting the hell off the hamster wheel for good. By shifting our perceptions, the web weaver representing synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. We're realizing that the effect that our choices, decisions, thoughts, words, and actions have on others, and we're changing the game. We're shifting things, shaking things up a bit, just to shift them around, and approaching ourselves and others, just like the High Lady of Love and Compassion, with more reverence, kindness, and consideration. Moving forward. What a blessing. So that is going to conclude today's Miracle Manifestation Monday. Yes. So how am I going to, we're changing up the title a little bit. So it's going to be Manifestation and Money Matters Monday moving forward. Yes. There it is. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you made it this far, you are a rock star. Much gratitude and appreciation, and brightest blessings.